But look at this outpost mode. It says build in the sandbox world without timers, build and play freely. Then you read the description here. Play on a predator-free Arctic region. Okay, now straight up, I would be okay with just locking in on this and playing a true survival experience, building a base. Predator-free. Bro, what's the point of the game? Like, if you can't fight any enemies, like, it's just you mining. Even Minecraft has, like, zombies, spiders, stuff that's gonna kill you. Come on, chief. This game is like Minecraft on peaceful mode if you're playing the outpost, so get that away from me. I don't want anything to do with that. That's why I was doing the missions. Yo, what is poppin', people of the internet? This is live from Vegas, bringing you guys an Icarus review, livecom. We're gonna go over the good, the bads, and the ugly. I'm mainly gonna talk about the mission structure, compare this to some other survival games, so stick around towards the end. Let me know if you're picking up this game in the comments down below. Drop a subscribe if this saved you a couple bucks. But overall, I could say this game's pretty decent. The graphics look pretty great. I love the mining animations. I love the hunting animations in slow motion. Overall, the game just graphically looks pretty great. No complaints there. It's got a massive skill tree. It's got 4 talent trees. I mean, when it comes to content, there's definitely a lot going for this game. So straight out the gate, I'm just gonna give this game a 6 out of 10. I'll give it a 6 out of 10 because overall the gameplay is pretty good, but it's a low 6, maybe even a 5, just because this game is heavily flawed. And I think it's things they pretty much could fix besides the PvP. So the main thing I want to talk about is the missions, right? And this is the main thing of why people are not liking this game and why I'm personally not enjoying it as much, you know, 20 hours deep. And it's just because of the missions, right? So take a look at this mission I have here on the left. It's Incursion Scan. Collect the radar from the supply pod, which is right here. So you gotta walk to the supply pod. Alright, then you gotta scan location 1, which was up here, right? I actually haven't gone to that one yet. I came down here, scanned this one, but I actually died right on the scanner. Now I have to go back over there, so that's fine, but let's say I didn't. If you die with the mission equipment, you have to go all the way back to get it. So like if this was my last one, I would have had to go all the way back there, and then all the way back, and then all the way back. They make you like retrace your steps all the time, and this map is absolutely huge. So to run from here to here will probably take you like real world like an hour. Like as you can see on screen here, there's a stamina bar. This is like almost a max stamina bar too. Like I have most of the points, and look how slow you move. Just with the stamina, with the storms, with everything involved in this game, the fact that they just make you run back and forth is honestly really annoying, and it makes for like bad missions. Now, me and my friend have beaten upwards of like 5 missions. The reason that you want to complete missions is so you can gain a currency, kind of like Escape from Tarkov. You can drop in with items, so you could drop in with like a maxed out bow and arrow if you have money, right? But you can only get money from the missions. So we were playing the missions, and so far we've done, this is the 3rd scan one, where you have to do 3 objectives. So out of 6 missions, 3 were scans. We had 1 boss fight, and we had 1 where you had to like build over a mountain range, which was kind of cool. I liked the building one. And then like that was it. Those were pretty much all the missions. Like majority of the missions are just running stupid far. Like it'll spawn you in this square in the forest, and then you gotta go like all the way down here. Like you gotta run hundreds of meters with no mounts, no fast travel, no saving, just raw stamina. And the interesting thing about that too is you can see on my screen here in the bottom left, if we go to my inventory, I just spawned in for this video. Like this is fresh, this is live, and I have a severe deep wound stopping my stamina. And that's because I died to a bear. Now you could also die in situations where, like, let's say your leg gets broken. That reduces your carry weight by half for having your leg broken. And it permeates through death. So dying in this game, like, affects your next life, which totally sucks. Like, you already have to run halfway across the map, but then you get a 300-second, or in my case, a permanent debuff to your stamina until you fix it, when you're literally off of fresh life. That doesn't make any sense. But it's mainly the missions, man, that drag this game down. Like, this is really a fun game. The graphics look good. If I had a bow and arrow, I'd show you how fun it is to, like, shoot stuff. Let me make one. You know, everything's clean and crisp. It runs okay. I gotta say, it's just, unless you build your base, right? So let's say you build your base. That's all you focus on. You don't do any of the missions. You just spend all your time building, right? Alright, how many hours are you going to build until, like, that's it? I would say for me, 20 hours deep, I'm maybe building for another 20 hours on, like, a boss fight map, and then that's it. You feel me? Like, for me, when it comes to just building, that's only going to add, like, another 20-30 hours to this game. So we're talking overall, my current 20, plus another 20 for building. You know, let's just call it 50. 50 hours max on this game, which is honestly pretty low as far as game standards go. But the reason that that's acceptable to me is because this game is only 25 bucks. Now, for $25 for 50 hours, you know, that's 50 cents an hour. That's okay to me. That's fine. If this game had PvP, it could easily be an unlimited hour game, or even a couple hundred. It could go from 50 to a couple hundred just for turning on PvP. But for a PvE only game, you can't even really build a base. It's like, what's the point, man, you know? So overall, I would just say 6 out of 10. Like, pick up this game for $25. It's worth it if you have nothing to play. But do not pick up this game if you don't want to spend $25 and you're looking for a goated survival game. Like, this game as a survival game, not very good. This game as a cheap game to play with your friends, pretty good. And it's not that it's a bad survival game, it's just when it's stacked up to other games, like, this is just lacking. Like, I mean, as someone that's played Ark, as someone that's played Rust, as someone that's played No Man's Sky, as someone that's played almost every survival game, they're all better than this. Like, in just mostly because it's permanent and you can build up and you can tame and you can play PvP. They're true survival games. This game is just like, I don't know if survival is even the right word. It's just a simulator game, which is cool. But is it something that I see myself playing and posting on my channel for like the next couple months? Definitely not. I probably will only post this video, maybe one more for Icarus, and that's all. Because there's not too much to cover, you know? There's 3 biomes, there's like very little things to craft. My next video is going to be about the talents, because that's about the only confusing part. But that's really all there is to it, man. Like, when it comes to the skill tree, let's look at tier 4 here, like the hunting rifle. This takes 16 steel screws, 40 titanium ingots. I mean, I'm gonna just keep it honest, like, getting those metal screws and those titanium ingots in a normal mission will just never happen. Like, unless you're in that mission for like legit 2 straight weeks, straight on that one mission, and you craft, like, what does an electric masonry bench even do for like hundreds of concrete? It's like this whole entire 4th tree you'll probably never even use or play in a single mission, unless it was like your final mission where you've just went all in and built everything. Which is also confusing too, because I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but let me go back to the main menu. When you're in this game, there's a mode called Outposts, right? I might have to just create a character because I can't leave my mission to show you the main menu. But yeah, I mean, the missions have like a 6-day timer, so you could only stay on that world for a week, which is cool. So then what their solution to that is giving you this, which is a 30-day one. Which, that's cool, I guess I'll play a 30-day one, but my problem with that is what I want is a mix of both, right? So here's the kill list extermination. This is the one where we did a boss fight, right? It's only 6 days. I would love for the extermination to be the 30-day, or for it to be both. Because I want to get to a boss fight and I want to set up for 30 days and build titanium weapons like I just showed you, right? Because to get 100 titanium ingots is literally going to take you probably, 7 days. So it's like there's no point in building anything on this mission. But like, you want to stack up for the boss fight. So I feel like the timers are just backwards. But as you can see, there's a ton of missions here. They're adding a lot, but it's just, they're fake. Like, they're just these scanned 3-way, just garbage missions, you know? The only good ones are the boss fight. And then, like, look, the final mission is coming soon. I mean, they're working on it. There's a lot here, you know? And, like, this is the things you can unlock for your missions. There's a lot there. You know, your talents, there's a lot here. There's 4 pages of it. You feel me? So it's like, there's content. That's why this game's a 6 out of 10. They need to figure out what's going on in their game mode department, because that's really what's holding the game back. But anyways, I think I've rambled on enough. Let me know if you're picking up this game in the comments down below. Drop a subscribe if this saved you a couple bucks. This has been Live from Vegas. I'll see you guys online. Peace.